Urga finds a dredger deep in the warrens of the city. What are you doing here? This place is crawling with admiralty. As if summoned by name, a cater of switches appears from around the corner. Well, well, looks like a smuggling operation unfolding right before our very eyes. Unless, of course, that Ashnu is carrying alms for the poor. What's your oh, yeah, I'm negotiating. I don't want the Admiralty on my bad side, because I want to side with the Admiralty again, because they pay a lot. No. Let's not jump to conclusions here. Check out my gigantic argument pool. We're going to start with Tactical Mind. I'm going to deflect here. And we'll gain a dominance. Yeah, and I've got fat stacks of arguments. Let's see here, who's getting swung on? Tactical Mind can take the damage. I don't want that popping. So let's threaten. I thought... Wait a minute, how the fuck does dominance work? I thought dominance stayed. I thought it was another argument. Is it temporary? Do I lose a stack each turn? Dominance. Let me read this real quick. Hostility cards deal an additional +1. Remove 1 stack at the start of your turn. Okay. So, yeah. Let's see how well this goes. Well, it looks like it's gonna go pretty goddamn well, so... Bonk. Gain 1 heated. Targets an opponent argument each turn for 1 damage per stack. At the end of the owner's turn, add 1 stack of heated. Heated is an argument with 3 resolve. So it builds upon itself naturally, and it only happens if I play 3 hostility cards in a turn. I think I'm going to go with Build Rapport. That's a pretty much a staple. This Ashnu's on its way to the Hessians, there to turn it into soup for hungry bellies. Charity from the Hessians? That'll be a first. Well, this one's got psychotropic pheromones. They want to dope the masses, I think. Huh, checks out. Carry on, then. The Admiralty leaves. Quick thinking, Sal. Not sure I could have handled that half so well. Now stand guard if you don't mind while I handle the negotiations. Urga bends his head in conversation with the dredger and proceeds to get fleeced. You're not polite enough to mention it. Get paid 55 monies. 1 medal. Quest bonus. Upgrade a card. Upgrade a battle card for sure. Where's my finishers? You. Spend 1 combo or spend 2 combo. This card deals max damage and costs 1 less. Yeah, I'll take that, thanks. Ooh, and I get some opportunities. A healing spring, which doesn't matter. Or a free card. Gain an action. Huh. Yeah. That seems good. Oh, wait. Wait. What is this? There we go. Bina is happy to see you. Hey, Sal, I think I found something the other day that made me think of you. You don't have to take it if it'll bog you down, but it's yours. Yeah, I'll take it. That's excellent. Thank you. Put that to good use, yeah? Grants first aid. Whenever you remove a debuff, heal 5 health. 150. It's a bit expensive at this point. Alright, I don't... What jobs do you offer? Plaka keeps her purse strings tight, but she's been known to favor a friend in need. You don't got a refill, do ya? I'm empty. Ask about a special job. Fish says you're looking for some hired muscle. Plaka the Swab looks you up and down. You feel like an Ashnu on market day. Yes, you'll do. Wait, do for what? What is the actual job? You just need to stand behind me and look intimidating. You can handle that, right? Depends. What's standing in front of you? Don't worry about that part. I am worried about that part. You do this job and I'll let you in on the night market. Alright. Fuck it, why not? The other one's probably, you know, very similar. And what about my needs, huh? Fish said you were the best. You might have seeded an unwanted grudge, but there's nothing you can do about it now. Yeah, I'm gonna piss a lot of people off in this run because I'm gonna kill a lot of people too. So. Let me go to the metal vendor real quick. Now I have 16. I believe there was an upgrade I wanted that cost 15. Let's see here. Start the game with additional shills. No thanks. Recover health after every negotiation. Battle graphs start with bonus XP. I never realized you could upgrade those. I guess I just didn't get that far. Let's do an increase of max health twice. I'll probably go max health up to maybe the 3rd tier. Same thing for resolve, and then start getting some of the other stuff. And then I should have enough for a flourish, right? Oh no, I need 5 and I have 4. That is a bummer. Goodbye. Alright, let's see what this job entails. Plaka the Swab opens the door to a nondescript hovel and ushers you through. Say nothing, Sal, until I tell you to say something. I was just looking for you. That graft you sold me, it stopped working. The graft I so graciously extended credit for you to buy, I disabled it when you fell behind on your payments. Again. I can pay, I have the money. Please don't disable my electronic penis. It's too late for that. I'm losing money just taking the time to talk to you. I'm gonna need that graft back. But it's installed. They don't just come out unless you cut them out. You can't make me do that, please. I wouldn't dream of asking you to do that to yourself, which is why I brought my friend here. Sal, extract the graft from Gura, please. If you please. Gura, the VTuber? Oh no. Oh god. She's gonna dislike me for that. You know what? We're a bit of a butcher this run, so I'm going to apologize for this, sir. But you hack into Gura's flesh, searching for the graft. It takes a while. You eventually find it and dig it out. The last biomechanical tendril pulls out with a sickening pop. Gura survives the process, barely. Good job, Sal. I was worried for a moment that you might have a conscience. Ugh. Here, take it. Well, that's 2 enemies made on day 1, baby. Opponent starts with an additional argument each negotiation. I'm gonna have some amends to make. I need to make allies as well. Oh, I get to keep it though? Cool. I'll take it. Fuck it. No regrets. Ow, that tingles. Ha, you could have at least washed it off first. And now, as promised, I'll show you the way to the market. Well, that's a lot of enemies made. Honestly, I probably shouldn't have killed that first guy, but whatever. People don't come here for the ambiance. They come here for goods they can't get anywhere else. Plaka the Swab now likes you and will offer you discounts at her shop. What do you have? Ooh, you sell grafts. I can add more graft slots? How much do they cost? When it says lose 15 HP, does it mean permanently? I don't need them yet. What about some battle graphs? All attacks gain +1 minimum damage up to their maximum. The first time you expend a card each turn, draw a card. I mean, +1 attack seems pretty solid. And now I'm broke. Oh well. Let's head back. Something in the grog and dog isn't right, but you've learned to expect trouble. You approach from the shadows. Why, Fish, this is a lot of hostility coming from someone I used to think was a friend. And how many friends do you got left these days? The bounty on your head didn't come from nowhere. About that. You know an entrance when you see it. Yeah, about that. Thought it might be you, Sal. I always knew you'd either die on that derrick or come back for my jugular. Once was a time when you said you wanted to grow up to be just like me, but I would have been smart enough to keep my head on my shoulders. Kashio jerks her thumb in your direction, speaking to the two goons at her side. Kill her, and do it right. You make to pursue Kashio as she leaves, but the goon blocks your path. No way to her unless it's through the wall of hired muscle. Go down quiet, Hunter. I promise it'll be just like going to sleep. You know what? I'm gonna convince the bouncer to help me. I'm hired to keep ruffians out. Kashio's a class of her own. Let's see here. I've already got some influence, actually. Started with some. So let's deflect, threaten, and fast talk. Oh, and he took 3 there too. Let's see here. What am I looking at to take damage here? He's got a single stray cat or crafty. I'll just apply some composure to myself, honestly, and fast talk him some more. I don't know where the damage is going, but if it's going at me, I might as well block it. Well, now the damage is definitely going at me. Then we can throw some threaten that way. There we go. I've still got my influence, so we're good there. The only thing that's gonna get attacked is either the influence or me, and it's probably gonna be me, so. Bummer. Ooh, I reflect damage? What's reflecting my damage? I don't know what's reflecting that damage back, but I like it. Gain. Whenever you play a diplomacy card, apply 2 composure to a random argument. And that's permanent? Or it's an argument. Right. 8 resolve is pretty solid. Let's go with airtight. We can probably make it cheaper with an upgrade too. He steps up, ready to help me. We gotta kill Bulit. We will mandible you to start. Guess what? You're gonna take 12 off the rip. And bada bing, bada boom, baby. I don't even really have much to block with, so. Coyote will heal. Actually, he's literally going to heal now. A long way is going to heal him. I don't think I need to use triage yet. So let's elbow strike, and I'll just apply some defense. Okay, so we got Zin's Razor. Let's throw some bleed on this guy. Throw out a drone. And then let's fight. What does galvanized mean? Playing this card triggers voltaic. Galvanized is removed when this card goes into your discard pile. Voltaic. At the end of your turn, take 1 damage for every galvanized card you have played this turn. Ah, okay. So that's a him thing. We'll just stab him then. Or wait. It's only 1 damage? You know what? I'll save it. I'll save it. Because I don't want to waste my slurry. Because that's going to be really useful later on. Gain combo equal to the damage dealt. Stab. This guy's gonna die too. Fuck yeah. We're gonna get some more boss loot right off the rip, baby. Goodbye. Stab. Execute. Get fucked. What did I get? Gain 1 defense or something while that was in my hand. Whenever you expend a card, draw 1 card. Rapid fire. Attack a random argument. Spend all influence. Attack again per influence spent. That is pretty useful. That'll be a good way to spend my influence while I build. Add a copy of this card to your discard. Spend 2 combo, draw a card, and it's a finisher. It's 0 cost. Draw a card, it costs 0 until played. Whenever you play a card, gain 1 defense. That's expensive for a battle card. Let's go with the finisher. You're starting to get a reputation for violence. Goddamn right. I got killer. While this is in your hand, gain 1 dominance. And I get a graft. At the start of your turn, reduce the cost. I wish it was a combat graft, to be honest. Start of your turn, reduce the cost of a random card in your hand by 1 until it's played. Gain 1 action at the start of your turn. Your core argument takes 2 damage at the end of your turn. Gain 1 action at the start of your turn. At the start of your turn, remove 1 influence and 1 dominance. So this is almost the equivalent of an additional action. But I'm going to take that. Dude, 4 graphs. I'd say this was a pretty successful day 1. Fish carefully navigates the mess of her bar, favoring her side. She doesn't look too badly injured, but she's not as young as she used to be. Well, that's shuck the rotten oyster, but we've been through worse, and we're both still standing. I can't believe she came for you like that. You. She doesn't care about anyone, does she? She's just a monster all the way down. What's done is done. The fire's only good if it stokes the engine, kid. I should have gone for Cascio as soon as I arrived. Now you're dragged into it, too. None of that. You've got a bit of grit in your eye. You'll wink it out once you get some sleep. I got a room set up for you in the back. With Cascio gone, the few patrons that remain return to their drinks. Them that weren't spilled, anyways. Let's rest in the back. Good night's rest can't hurt, unless I wake up dead, that is. Cascio won't come back on my watch. The back's barricaded and the front has me. Good night, kid. Fish leads you through a curtain behind the bar, nodding towards a cozy room in the back. Your bed calls to you. You've worked too hard to stay up worrying. Sleep claims you quickly. That's a fucking big day 1. Making friends love you with gifts or actions grants you strong passive benefits. Yeah, I know. The two one of the hated was unexpected. The other is just kind of, you know, due course. You slept through the night with one hand gripping the knife under your pillow, but then you've always slept that way every night since you were 12. You look like you want revenge, and I'd know just the folks who can help you get it if you're ready. We're going with the Admiralty, for sure. That's the Spree. That's Admiralty. I don't have any money to hire help today, at least not yet. Maybe after Ulo pays us. You spot a young Kradeshi sitting at her desk. She doesn't look like your average officer, though. Her uniform has a modified fit and her boots are too slick for requisition. Are you Ulo? I'm Sal. Fish mentioned we might be able to help each other out. You're the bounty hunter, then. I've been waiting for someone to meet someone with just your particular set of skills. You want Kashio dead, and it just so happens I do too. Do me a solid, and I'll get you where you need to be to make it happen. Play by my rules, and the killing blow will be yours, I promise. What do you say, Hunter? Deal. I'm in, but if I end up taking a fall so you can get a promotion or whatever, please. If anything goes wrong, it'll be your own fault, I promise. Oh, good. I was worried you wouldn't have anything reassuring to say. First up, you'll need this. Take it. What is it? Admiralty card. Gain 3 frisk. At the start of owner's turn, steal 10 shills from an opponent and remove 1 frisk. It has 1 resolve. Destroy target opponent argument. If your opponent is Admiralty, this costs 0. That's really good. Yeah, I'll take that, thanks. I'm assuming it doesn't work on the core argument. That would be busted, just, you know, you give the god roll and just flash your badge and they just lose. Folks here take any edge they can get. If you can't compete, you're surf slime. Consider this, your deputy's badge. Literally. A gift for my favorite investment. That sounds extremely suspicious. Impossible. I'm wearing a badge. Alright, so when can I start? What would be a good use of your time? If we're gonna keep the roads clear for the auction, I need some intel on spree activity. Problem is, they're paranoid right now they're as paranoid right now as I am, so the usual leaks have been stopped up. I need you to find me an informant, someone who can give us goods without clapping back. Think you can handle that? Sure. Got it? Now scoot. They have schemes to incubate, plots to hatch. Where can I see my party? Okay, yeah, Coyote heals up, or squiggles, whatever, at the end of each day. Oh, random encounter. A figure approaches you, and as he comes up into the light, you quickly recognize the cunning gaze of another grifter. Greetings, friend. I hope your road and fortune are treating you well. I guess that depends on how this conversation ends. I suppose it's only natural you'd be on your guard. It's a cutthroat world we live in, after all, but I'm merely interested in contracting your blades. You see, I've unfortunately picked up a tail. An assassin, actually. You seem pretty relaxed, considering. It's old hat. I prefer the ones I know about to the ones I don't. I'd like to nip it in the bud, but rather than keep up the chase any longer, I'll give you 300 shills if you join me in the fray. What's up with this target? Who's after you? Would that I knew. Someone with more grudge than sense, at least. 300? That's a lot of money. Sure, I do bodyguard work all the time. Excellent. Here's your fee then. Ah, here they come. I do prefer clean work when possible, so for now, simply hang back and look intimidating. Sure enough, a lone figure soon approaches. All right, friend, that's close enough. You're gonna pay for what you've done, Rook. We got Gorgilla. Cult of Hesh Rogue Zealot. Unlikely, given my track record. I'm afraid you've bit off more than you can chew. I've brought in reinforcements. What, this poor sod? Listen to me, Grifter. You'll just as likely get a shot in the back than whatever he's promised you. He already paid. I've been hired. You got a counteroffer I should consider? Sure, stand aside or I'll bury you both. Fuck it. Kill her. Let's see here. Improvise a finisher. I will absolutely take sneak attack. Put that on there and sneak attack. Ba-bam! see here. We're gonna need some combo. Since we've got so much to do, actually, let's just do that. Okay, yeah, I will use the vial of slurry then. Bonus damage for combo, and even more damage. Let's see here, let's bring in the drone whenever possible. Lacerate. Gain 1 defense per card in your hand. Oh, well, that would have been useful last turn. There's some damage coming at me, so I'll pop that. Why not? I don't mean last turn, I mean, last move. You're dying, you give boss loot. Let's see here. When this card is drawn, gain 1 evasion, unplayable, and burnout. If this card is in your hand at the end of your turn, expend it. Dodge next hit, remove 1 evasion when you dodge a hit and at the start of your turn. Okay. Oh, we got hemorrhage. Spend 2 combo, this card costs 0. That's a good finisher. Draw a card, discard this card. Your attacks deal 2 bonus damage this turn. I want hemorrhage. Because bleed's definitely, I'm going for bleed and combo. Thank you, friend. I could have handled that myself, but I would have risked breaking a sweat. You gonna tell me what that was all about? For you, I assume it was about getting paid. No, for you and the Hesh head. Forgive me, but long experiences have taught me the value of keeping my secrets secret. It's nothing personal, of course, just a matter of policy. We're friendly, but not friends after all. Suit yourself, then. I do, and I will. Until next time, Grifter. Rook heads off deeper into Murder Bay, carrying more baggage than a pack Ashnu under that ridiculous hat. I'd say that was worth it. Let's go check out the meat market real quick. Let's buy someone cheap. Are you cheap? You're 100 shills. Yeah. I'm hiring if you're not afraid of trouble. Better than sitting here all day. Lead the way, boss. Urinir's fingers are so sticky, it's a wonder she doesn't cling to the walls. Let's see here. We'll talk first. Word on the street is you're in over your head. Sounds like a sales pitch. You selling weapons or something? Even better. Have you considered the benefits of admiralty protection? Just listen, okay? Well, let's flash badge and get rid of that. We'll build some influence to start. And since we can guarantee the 3 damage, we'll go with that. Really? I'm not, huh? Whenever you play a diplomacy card, apply 2 composure to a random argument. I don't think that's worth it at the moment. I'll just apply some composure to me and then double fast talk. Rude. Let's see here. Apply some composure back there. We're actually gonna double composure and block all that. Then we'll go with some threaten. And then we'll throw some tactical mind out, because I can afford it. How much influence do I have? 4? let's do this. Let's gain 2 more influence. And we will rapid fire, baby. And then, boom. Bing, bang, boom. Just as aggressive an argument as we are in regular combat. Draw 1 card, evoke, an opponent argument is removed or destroyed. Unplayable. So I have to draw a card to activate that. You know, I'm going to go with hard facts. I like the look of that better. We'll go with boosted threaten. Looks like that's the only upgrade we have.